The Ness elephant? Ness elephant. I do not understand that reference. Did Ness get an elephant? What am I missing here? Oh, she has become an elephant. Okay, I see. After the incident in the sewers, crazy. Crazy what she's doing here. The lore that's building up behind my nose. Oh my goodness. Freerin is back. I know you have been looking forward to this heavily, my man. Congratulations. It's been, what, almost a year-long hiatus, maybe? I don't remember when it went on a hiatus. Oh, almost a year. 210 days. Whew. Man. Honestly, not that bad of a hiatus. I mean, sucks, but compared to some other hiatuses, that is not too shabby, if I say so myself. I am just setting up this one last thing for Patreon, and we will get started on this stream. Because if I don't do it now, I will forget. All right, hello chat. Don't mind the Patreon view. My name is Josh. For anyone watching the VOD, and sorry for the 7-minute delay. I'm trying out this new feature of not really a feature, just starting the stream before I'm actually ready to start. To give people some time to come in. You know, sometimes people come late. Not sure. Like, I know it is overexposed. What if I just move the camera over here? It's a little bit better, right? No, I know it's overexposed. I have my windows open. It's nice and sunny outside. It's nice to see some nice, I would say grass, but it's a lot of dirt. There's some green out there. It's nice to see it. And you know, it's nice not being in a completely dark room. You know, sometimes it's a little overexposed, but this isn't a professional video. This is a normal live stream, and today it's not anime that we're streaming. Just about to go get lunch on my lunch break. Nice. All right. Hopefully, hopefully it's going well for you today, Eevee, while you're working. But yeah, today we're not streaming anything at anime, unlike for majority of everything else on this channel. We are doing something else that I really enjoy, which is Lego games. I don't know when the last time any of you guys played a Lego game, but right now I'm kind of working on a series. I'm working on a series right now. It's going to be a very long-term series. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but basically it's going to be a Lego retrospective video where I'm going to attempt to 100% every Lego game from TT that's been released. And then I will review it, see how well it's aged, if how good it is like just from my mind back when I was a kid, or if it's like even better than I remember it being. But before I do that, I thought it'd be fun to kind of like show, or not show, but like see what my feelings were to these games just based off rip, 100% off my memory. How well do I remember these games? How do I feel about them? And how will those change now that I'm an adult replaying a lot of these games, either for like the 5th time or for the first time? Because there's a few of these games that I actually missed. Looking at this list, there's a certain era of Lego games that I was all over, and then after that era, there's just a big gap in my Lego gaming. So, yeah, as you can see here, we have the tiers. This is Super S, S to A, around B, meh, and then What Were They Cooking is... I don't think I'll have many in here based off of my memory, because I have very fond memories of these Lego games. But if you guys want to chime in with some of your thoughts when we get to the games that I'm not really sure about here, go ahead and do so. And then haven't played will be for that era of gaming that I have a big chunk missing that I'm actually really looking forward to exploring when I get into this my Lego retrospective series, whenever that time comes. Lego Star Wars 3 better be high. You already know me. I swear, I talk about Lego Star Wars 3 all the time, man. No, don't worry about that. That place is up high. You know how much I stan that game. Oh, man, dude. You are not the only one. It is, off my memory, Lego Star Wars 3 is one of my favorite games. Which I think is a semi-unpopular opinion, but we'll get there when we get there. I grew up a lot with this game. But yeah, starting off with Star Wars, we do have the this is the prequel trilogy, which I think is just called Lego Star Wars: The Video Game 1. This is just the prequel trilogy, and this is the original game. This isn't the original saga. No, this is the first Lego game. You cannot find this anywhere outside of like the PS2 or whatever generation of Xbox that it came on. It has not been remastered. On Steam, it is non-existent, I believe, because it's just the complete saga. And probably for many trying to get into Lego, they will never play this game. They'll be playing the version that's on the complete saga, which is semi-remastered with a little bit of extra things put in each level. Because, well, Lego Star Wars 2 added a lot, and then, But this made my childhood. I owned this game on disc, like computer disc. Yeah, computers used to have disk drives. I know people probably aren't that old, but my computer doesn't have a disk drive anymore. But my old one, my Windows Vista, I had this game on a disk drive, man, and it was so fun. I used to play this game all the time. I have so much nostalgia for the diner. I'm actually like really sad that I know what's the bar, the Tatooine bar from the complete saga and Lego Star Wars Video Game 2. I know that bar, Mos Eisley, yeah. I know that the bar is like way more iconic than Dexter's Diner, but this game made me nostalgic for Dexter's Diner. God damn it. So yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of this game. It made my childhood. It's one of those Lego games that I always kept popping in. It sadly won't be getting a feature on the retrospective because I can't replay it. Not only do I not have a disk drive in my computer anymore, But I did end up giving this game away to my uncle when I was older because he is a much bigger Star Wars fan than I am, which I'm sure is just like somewhere in his collection. Which is it's a nice thought that this game is getting appreciated in a Star Wars fans collection. But yeah, this game made my childhood, and I'm just thinking about it, man. I'm just thinking about it. I played this game a lot. Now moving on to its the sequel, prequel, sequel thing. Even though the original trilogy came out first, it ended up being the second game because the prequels, Revenge of the Sith, was airing, and they're like, oh, we need to capitalize on this. Which is some fun. I'm gonna have some funny anecdotes. Probably everyone knows them already, but if you don't, when I make this my retrospective video on the complete saga, I'm gonna have some funny little anecdotes about the production of the prequel era Lego games in there. But this one is introduced building. Yeah, that's right, building not mini bricks. Building things in Lego games was not in this game. You could use the Force to build some stuff, but like by hand, this one introduced it because not a lot of Force wielders were here. This little tidbit I found out while I was researching for my complete saga video. But much like when it comes to the original trilogy, I have not played this. And when I say that, I did not watch the original trilogy until I was like 15. Whereas like the prequels, I mean, I watched the Clone Wars. I don't think I really watched the prequels when I was growing up, but I did watch the Clone Wars a lot. But yeah, the original trilogy, I have not played in like its original form. So I don't really have much to talk about it. I do have some history because I've been researching for my complete saga video. But as far as like my childhood memories, I don't really have anything here. So let me just catch up on chat real quick. Fun fact, this game came out before episode before episode 3, which is back in the time of Legends. Yeah, oh man, Legends. I need to read some Star Wars Legends stuff. I've heard some good things about it, but I haven't gone back in that time period to read it. I do want to read it. Some of it, not all of it. I heard some of it's not great, but there's some good stuff I've heard in there. The original Thrawn books, I think, are from Legends. Or there's a Thrawn book I think is like really good from Legends. I don't remember. I need to do my research when I eventually go into like a Star Wars rabbit hole. But yeah, there's this game was released before episode 3. I think it was like released 2 months before episode 3. So if you're a kid, you like Star Wars, maybe you're growing up with the prequels, maybe you haven't seen the original trilogy yet. Your parents are waiting for episode 3 to come out so they can take you through episodes 4, 5, and 6 after. And you don't know what happens to Anakin. You're like, oh my goodness, I love episodes 1 and 2 for some reason. I can't wait to see episode 3. And then, you see Anakin turn into Darth Vader before it actually happens in the movie. That is kind of funny. This game is inaccurate to the movie just because like there's some scenes based off concept art that ended up getting cut. But yeah, it is funny how this game does spoil episode 3 for kids who might not have known anything about 4, 5, and 6. Oh, the time of Legends was being referred to disk drives and laptops. Oh my god, yeah, that's right. I don't have a disk drive in my laptop either. I just realized. I mean, like, I wouldn't play games on my laptop because it's not a gaming laptop. But man, yeah, no, it is a time. I feel sad because like I have a lot of these Lego games on a PC, on like PC disc, and we'll get to like when I find them, I'll point them out. But like now they're all useless to me, other than like having them for collection. Because I don't have a PC drive. I've rebought, I would say almost all of... I've rebought as many as I can. I'm only missing like 2 or 3, I think, on PS3 and PS4, just so I can have a collection that I can play outside of like the cloud. I think I own all of these games on Steam, but I like having a collection. I have them all over there in my little cabinet on display. But yeah, it sucks that like all my PC discs, not just Lego, but I had some like old PC games that just I can't play anymore because well, I don't have a disc drive, and it's kind of, I mean, you can get one. I think I tried to get one, but it didn't end up working, which kind of sucks. But oh well, it's all on Steam now. I can get it all on Steam. Probably works a little bit better than my disc would at this rate because those discs are really old, and I did not take care of them as a kid. I did not know what I was doing as a child, so those discs, they have definitely seen better days, and those better days were before they met me. But speaking of these two games, we have the culmination of them, which is the complete saga. Now, this game is heavily glazed. Every Lego gamer, every time I see a Lego stream, anytime I see like a Lego ranking, whether it be like a tier list or just like top 10, this game is always number 1, or it's up there in the upper echelons just because of all the history it brings. This is kind of like the first big Lego game. Like these two like set the building blocks, but this one exploded. This was like the first big Lego game that ever came out, right? While I have played it recently for my video that I'm creating, I never played this as a kid. So fun fact about me, when everyone was talking about the complete saga, and I thought, I believed this until probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm like, oh yeah, I've played the complete saga, right? I was talking about this game. I didn't realize the complete saga was like both these games. I thought this was the complete saga because I didn't know any better. And then like later on when I booted up the complete saga, like in my 20s, I booted it up and I'm like, oh my god, where's the diner? And that's when I figured, this is not the complete saga. I've been living a lie. I've been living a lie for so long. Which, yeah, when I streamed the game, that's exactly, yeah, like those videos aren't up anymore. Those streams aren't up. But like, there's a point where I kind of like am confused. Yeah, not till I started streaming. I thought when I started streaming that game, I thought that it was this game. I thought, like, oh, we're gonna boot up in the diner. And I was confused for a second until I realized, oh my god, I only played the original trilogy back in the day. I never played, or not the original, I only played the prequel trilogy, the original Lego Star Wars 1. I never played the original trilogy, and I never played the complete saga, which, that was a fun experience. And right now, while I am having fun playing the complete saga, I'm not ranking it anywhere because I technically never played it as a kid. So this is my childhood memories, right? I'm being fair. I'm being fair to everyone else. Now, when we're talking about Lego Indiana Jones 1, this one also made my childhood. This is not like a critique on any of the games, all right? This is more like, did I enjoy playing these games as a kid? And how fondly I look back on them. Now, I don't know which one I played more, Indy or Lego Star Wars. I think I played Indy a lot as a kid, and this one was also on my computer disk drive. I should try to find the disc somewhere. I'm sure I have them somewhere. I just don't remember where I put them. But yeah, Lego Indy 1. This one was also a really big part of my childhood with Lego gaming. Potentially even more than the prequel trilogy. I don't know why. I have a lot more memories playing Indy 1 like through. Like I would replay this game a lot. Whereas I don't have as I really remember the diner and Yoda's chair from Lego Star Wars. This one I remember, like, I always restarted it, like, and I always finished it somehow. Like, this one was a big one for me, even though I never grew up with Indiana Jones as a movies franchise. I only grew up with it as a Lego game, which I don't know. I am very surprised at how fondly and how much I played this game as growing up. But unsurprisingly, this I think like all of these are just going to be in my childhood. Lego Batman 1 also was a huge part of my childhood. Um, I I think I only finished this game once though. I would always be replaying it. Again, I had it on disc on my computer. I would always be replaying this game, but I think I only ever finished it once. Because I got so frustrated with the Scarecrow flying mission. The Scarecrow like helicopter mission. There was a certain part of that game where for some reason I kept getting stuck. No matter what I did, I would never be able to get past this part of the game. And I think I only got through it once, and then I finished. I have one save file from back in the day that's not 100%ed, but that's beaten that Scarecrow level. But like I loved Batman as a kid. I loved DC as a kid, so this was like super eye-opening for me, like to be able to play as Batman, play as Robin. Like, oh my god, I'm playing my favorites, right? Honestly, I think I have more memories playing Lego Indiana Jones 1 though. It's crazy to me in this retrospective that Lego Indy has like the most memories in my head of playing it as a kid. Even though I love this game, I don't think I played it as much because I would always get frustrated whenever I got to the Scarecrow level. So yeah, I'm surprised. Lego Indy might be the top of Made My Childhood. Rockstars, I haven't played this one. I don't think I'm gonna put it in my Lego retrospective videos series, just because I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be one that I would be too into, and I think you need a gimmick for it, right? Let me see. Lego Rock. No. This one game. This one was just like you press your buttons, right? You don't need like a Lego guitar or anything. That would be now. Oh my gosh, is that the DS? Yeah, it's the DS. Ah, the classic PlayStation 3 logo. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be this is definitely not a game for me. I'm not into. I don't know if this technically counts as a rhythm game, but I'm not really into these kind of. I don't think I'm into this kind of game. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up skipping it for my retrospective series. But no, I haven't played this one. I remember seeing a lot of ads for it though. I remember like the ads for this. If we're talking about ads, this one is like pierce the heavens because this game was nutty with commercials back in the day. Now Lego Indy 1 or not Lego Indy 2. Now even as a kid, I think I knew that something was wrong because I only ever remember replaying the fourth movie on this game, which is the first movie that you play through. So I don't think I ever really moved past that. Like I would finish the fourth movie, and then instead of playing through 1, 2, and 3, because they remastered, not really, they remade the first trilogy for Indy. They remade it, and then like you could play it all in one, but I ended up just going back to replay 1. So I don't, even as a kid, I think I felt that something was off about this game. Because I never moved past that. I never moved past that fourth movie, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I would only play that. So in terms of that, I do remember I still enjoyed this. I have this game on the Wii, which I do know where my Wii collection is at. I had this game on the Wii, but I'm gonna put it in meh. Don't remember much, because as a kid, I do remember. Like, I did enjoy this game. I didn't hate it, but I think when I go back and replay 100% this game, it's gonna end up going Were They Cooking, because I did try and do that on stream and I ended up dropping the game. So eventually I will force myself to play through this entire thing to give my proper review. But yeah, I would have been meh. Just for that fourth movie. Just for my memories of the fourth movie. Put it in meh. Now we have Lego Harry Potter. Dang, that is 2 games between franchises, huh? So yeah, now we have Lego Harry Potter. Again, I have this game on the Wii too. But I am going to put it in meh, don't remember much. This game... this game doesn't really grab me that much. I remember, like, as a kid, I would play it just because I had it. But I don't think I look back on it as fondly as I do with these 3 up here. This one was kind of just there. And I played it just because it was a game that I had. A lot like Lego Indie 2. I remember I really liked the Wii, so I would try and play anything that I had on the Wii. But I don't really have a lot of fond memories of this game. I don't have anything that I don't like about it per se, but I don't have anything that I'm like, oh man, this game, it needs to be like up here. I think it just ends up being here. Now, Eevee, the moment of truth. Where do I put Lego Star Wars 3? Now, I do have this game on disc as well, computer. This is one of my OG games. I remember playing this all the time. This is one I look back on very fondly because it's not only one game that I beat as a kid. It is one that I keep playing. I haven't played it anytime, like I haven't played this game like recently within the past 4 or 5 years, but as a kid, as a middle schooler, as a teenager, this was a game I kept playing and replaying and kept beating. I don't think I ever 100% it, but it is a game that I kept completing the story on. And this game is going up here. I don't care. I'm gonna have some other controversial opinions on throughout this. I don't think this is as controversial as another game I'm gonna put up here, but this is one of my goats. I love this game so much. I don't know why, because like with Lego games, I love like when we get into the later superhero games, I love that there's different powers that you can use. Like every character feels very distinct from one another. But with the Star Wars games, it's either you have your lightsaber characters or your blaster characters. You know, there's not a lot of variety. But this game, for some reason, it really gets to me. This game stuck with me as a kid. I loved it so much. And it's probably because I love the Clone Wars so much. This is the era of Star Wars I grew up with. Not the prequel era, but this era of Star Wars. This is my Star Wars right here. So maybe that helps a lot. But there's something about this game that I kept gravitating to as a kid. I remember back in the day, I'm not old, but back in the day when stores used to have, they still do, but I don't see them as often. And I don't think they work anymore either. Like they're just kind of there for display, at least in my stores. But when stores used to have play test kits, like you can play on the PS3 or the Xbox, whatever, and they would have a game for you to play. This was one of the, I think at my Walmart, this was one of the games that I could play, and I always played it. It was the Malevolence level with Grievous' ship. I would always go and play that because it took me forever to end up getting this game because my parents didn't care about Star Wars, so they didn't think I would be interested in this game. Eventually I did get it somehow. I don't remember why. Maybe it was the uncle that liked Star Wars. Maybe he got it for me. I don't remember how I got this game, but I did get it on disc. But before that, I would constantly be going like, okay, bye, I'm gonna go play on the Xbox because it has Lego Star Wars on it, bye. And I would just be there playing 10-20 minutes of this game while like my parents were shopping. And that is a very fond childhood memory. And when I eventually got the game, I loved it. Really needs a sequel with later seasons. On God, man, I'm hoping. Well, shoot, it sucks because right now TT/Lego I think is owned by Warner Brothers, so they're only going to be doing Warner Brothers properties. So since Star Wars and Disney are direct competition to Warner Brothers, I doubt that we'll ever be getting a Lego Marvel or a Lego Star Wars game anytime soon. Remember the secret levels? I remember the Bounty Hunter level with Cad Bane was one of my favorites, and the what's the thing? It's not. I know it's not like what's the kaiju thing called? With like the arm on its back. I love that episode in the Clone Wars. The game level was okay from like my memory, but I loved that episode in the Clone Wars. I remember that one. I don't remember if there was any other secret levels in the game, but I loved the bounty hunter level just because of how many bounty hunters you can play as. But yeah, this needs a sequel, and I hope when Lego is able to get the rights back to all those like Disney-owned franchises, that we can get either a remaster sequel where it's this game plus more seasons, or just a straight up Lego Star Wars 4. Like, just be straight up with it. Make a Lego Star Wars 4 with the season. This goes up to like season 2, I think. You don't need to do everything. I would love to see. I don't know how they would do it because it's not action oriented, but the father, daughter, and son. I forgot what that arc was called. I would love to see that arc. I'd love to see the prison arc, the mall arc, the Siege of Mandalore arc would go so hard, but that's a little too far. So maybe in like Lego Star Wars 5. Depends on how big they make the game. But there's so many amazing arcs within the Clone Wars that would be so fun to play as in a Lego game. The Mon Calamari arc too. That would be so hard. The Zillo Beast, that's what it's called. Yeah, the Zillo Beast level. I don't remember like that much of it. I did like it, but it paled in comparison to the Bounty Hunter level. But man, I should make a video one day of like arcs I would like to see turn into a Lego game for a hypothetical Lego Star Wars 4. Because I think there's even some arcs. I think they got some. I think that got the bigger ones for like this one from seasons 1 and 2. But yeah, there's some great arcs. The Ahsoka being hunted by the Trandoshans. I mean, like, the further you go, the darker it gets. The slavery arc. Maybe not that one. Imagine Lego Star Wars 6 being Rebels after. Dude, I think you could fit Rebels within a Lego game. Because it's like 4 seasons, I think. I think you could do it. That would be real. I mean, Rebels is not my favorite Star Wars thing. But that would be so cool. I mean, I would totally buy it. I would eat it up. We need to make that a thing. That would be a cool set of videos. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do it. Maybe either around the time I get to this game or even before that. I do have some videos that I'm cooking up right now. And I want to finish editing. Or I want to finish the rough edit of one that I'm hoping to release in a couple weeks. This week. But this is... Okay, this is definitely going to have to be... I think my thing's going to disappear. Yeah, I'm just going to open up a note tab. I'm going to Lego... Oh, hypothetical. Lego Clone Wars 2 arcs I would like to see as levels. Because this game I love very much. I love the Clone Wars TV show a ton. So I would love to. I would love to see more of it turned into a second game and quite possibly a third game, depending on how many they would like to adapt. It is honestly, I think bigger Lego games, which we'll get to later, are a little overrated. I think they should go back to slightly smaller scale. Like fitting 9 movies. I mean, this is kind of a spoiler, but fitting 9 movies in one game. It's either they needed a longer game or they should have turned it into 2 parts, honestly. But like, I would love to see like this get at least 2 more sequels to properly adapt most of the Clone Wars into Lego format, and then, you know, of course, we get Rebels. That'd be really fun. If you need any help hashing out arcs for the perfect sequel to it, I'll talk about it for hours on God, man. Dude, you know, that would be fun. And like, we could try and figure out like how like levels would work. Like what's it called? The Mortis arc. That's what it's called. The Mortis arc. I think the Mortis arc would look really cool conceptually, but at level wise, I don't think it would work that much. but we could like try and conceptualize what would some levels look like for like some of those like harder arcs that aren't as actiony or platformy as others. That would be cool. I think that would be a fun time. It would have to play differently somehow. Yeah, it would have to be more. I think the Mortis arc would have to be more platforming. Of course, like there is like boss fights, like the Ahsoka fight would be a boss fight, and then Anakin versus the father and all three of them really. I think that would be a boss fight. But like to get to those, it would have to be something, and I would like to format that game the same way that this game was formatted too, where it's like you have Dooku, Grievous, and Ventress, and like they branch off into different things, like into different like stories. I would like to do that somehow. But so yeah, on it, Eevee. When I finish making my complete saga retrospective video, I'm gonna get you on. We're gonna talk about this just so like I can have some Lego stuff to talk, like Lego content that isn't retrospectives, or maybe even before this. When I finish making my my 2B Hero X video, I hope I release that in like 2 or 3 weeks. I do not want to be sitting on that for like 2 months. But when I finish making my 2B Hero X video, we're talking. Like the Padme arcs would be too difficult, but I feel like at least one of those has to make it because they're so important to why Clone Wars works. Ooh. I don't remember if this arc was in season 1 and 2 or if it was later. I feel like it would be later because it kind of is a little complex. But there's a Padme Senate arc where, like, oh no, this would be too complex for a Lego game. It would not work. But I'm thinking of the one where, like, she's trying to get the Separatist on her side, and then there's a bombing that happens, which complicates everything. This is not the arc where where someone's trying to assassinate her. I think maybe the arc where Anakin is jealous of the other senator with Padme might work a little bit better because I think there's more action in it. But I think maybe a Padme arc would be good for like a secret level or a bonus level. Maybe not an entire arc for like a set of levels. Friends on both sides. Okay, yeah, that one. That one I think would be a fun bonus level, especially since Lego games can talk now, so you can get a little bit more into like the political side. It'd be a good way to get kids to start thinking, I think. Or I feel it would get a good way to get kids like invested in this kind of political plot. But I think it would have to be a bonus level just for the sheer lack of classic Lego kind of action beats within it. And I think it would be a good size. You know, it's not something like, man, I don't want to play the Padme arc. I want to be on the Darth Maul arc. You know, it'd be like, oh, cool, bonus level. I finished the game. This is a little bit of bonus content. So it's not like you have to get through it. But yeah, Friends on Both Sides is one of my favorite arcs of Padme in the Clone Wars. I need to do a Clone Wars rewatch. It's been a long time. And yeah, Eevee, we're definitely talking for Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars 4, 5, and then Lego's Rebels. we got to talk for that. Yeah, 1 is the max for it, but I want so badly because it's so good. I mean, like, it would break the mold, but I think like 1 really long bonus level, like most Lego games, I think their levels are like 10 to 20 minutes average. With like Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga or the Skywalker Saga being like 5-minute averages, but we don't talk about that. I think like 1 really long bonus level, like 30 to 40 minutes maybe, with interchanging between gameplay and cutscenes, I think could work to include that arc. Yeah, it just doesn't fit the gameplay style. That's the problem. That's the problem with like a lot of the Senator arcs. You would have to like do something to you'd have to make it different. Like you wouldn't be able to fully adapt it the way that other arcs are adapted. Puzzle heavy level, 100% for sure. That's the only way. Yeah, because like there's no platforming. It would have to be puzzle heavy. Be cool if you could do like word games, like in Lego Hobbit, when Smeagol Gollum, you're doing like these riddles with him. He gives you a riddle, and then you have to choose a building option that is the answer to the riddle. It's really simple, from what I remember. It's a very simple mechanic, but maybe if you can pull something like that for those Padme levels, like you have to answer, like if you're in not a courtroom, but you're in like a courtroom setting, you have to answer someone correctly. But instead of just answering, like you build the answer. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of like that Lego quirky humor. That's just something I remember from the Lego Hobbit. And of course, like I don't remember the Padme arc, like that Padme arc specifically. I don't remember it extremely well. I remember the highlights, so I can't say like, oh, this scene particularly, we're gonna do this and this. I would need to rewatch the arc, which I will when I make this hypothetical video. But I think that would be a really cool system to not only like go like, oh man, we're playing politics. It's like, oh, we're building politics. I don't know. It is kind of funny. Like, this is the arcs I would sleep on as a kid, but now as an adult, I'm like, oh wait, hold on. This is what makes Star Wars kind of interesting. But I think like during the Separatist planet, I think this is the arc when Padme is trying to convince the Separatists to not go to war with them, or to put a ceasefire. I think during that arc, you can have all the Separatists looking at Padme. Someone would say something, and then like you get a thing of like 3 things that you can build, and whatever you build is the answer to what she says. I don't know what would happen if you pick the wrong one. I don't remember I think if you do that in Lego Hobbit, he just gives you another riddle. But I think that would be a fun little mechanic to make this more engaging. Remember, the Lego games can have features exclusive to them. Lego Star Wars 3 has those RTS levels, so they could be like Lego Star Wars 4's version of that. 100%, yeah. Like, I love like within the series that I'm doing of retrospectives, I'm gonna like call out like some features that are exclusive to Lego games, and some features that like this Lego game did this first. Like the thing that I'm pulling with the Hobbit, that's a Hobbit exclusive. I don't remember any other Lego game doing mechanics like that. Lego Movie 1 is kind of close. Well, I guess Lego Movie 1 would have done it before Hobbit. This, like, it's kind of close with Master Building, but it's not really the same, because this is more like Master Building was, oh, just choose what you want to build. You get a little engagement out of that. But the Lego Hobbit 1 was more you have to be paying attention. If you miss the riddle, you're not going to get the answer right. Granted, it's a very simple riddle and answer, but like that's what I like. And I think we could do something like that for the Padme segment of this game. Man, now I want to make this video. Thanks, Eevee. I want to make this video now. We're going to spend like 20 minutes of that video just explaining, like, guys, this is how we're going to make a Lego political Padme episode work. Trust, it'll work. The kids will love this. But like going back to Pirates of the Caribbean, or like to the tier list, Pirates of the Caribbean, this one is it's kind of interesting. I don't think many hold this in high regards. As a movie franchise, I love the first 3 movies. One of my faves, yeah. Give me a second, I'll get there in a second. I love the first 3 movies of Pirates of the Caribbean. This one adopts the first 4. And I'm kind of surprised, because I remember liking this game a lot, but like within the community, whenever I see like rankings, this is always ranked probably around either here, like between here and here. It's like ranked between these two. But like, this is honestly, like, again, I think this era of Lego games, like you can kind of see, like with Lego Star Wars 3, there's a big difference in quality between like what the I think like the minifigures change, like they look similar here, but like if you compare it to Lego Harry Potter, like I don't know, there's something about the Lego figures that's very different. Like they got an update, and this is the era I remember gaming in the most. I have a lot of fond memories of this era, and Lego Pirates. While there's things I would change, again, I think I might make a video. Oh God, this my channel's gonna go from anime to like Lego, just Lego exclusive. And then when I start making the Skyliner videos, my channel's just gonna be like 3 exclusive things, all like circulating around each other for whatever I'm like whatever franchise I'm transfixed on. But there are things I would change about this game. Like now as an adult, like the hub world, I think is a really big missed opportunity. But the gameplay and the levels, I remember having a lot of fun with this game. Again, this one kind of came up with the whole compass thing, which Lego Lord of the Rings kind of uses for tracking, but this one, it was exclusive to this game for a little bit. But I have a lot of fond memories of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's one of my goats. Pirates of the Caribbean, Clone Wars 3, and Batman 2 are very nostalgic to you. Yeah, Lego Batman 2. Just because we're on the topic, I'm gonna skip Harry Potter for a second. Lego Batman 2, I think I have a semi-controversial opinion. I enjoyed this game, but I think I would put it in B tier. I think replaying it, I would like it a lot more. Excuse me. But like as a kid, I don't remember playing this game as much as these two. Or these 3. Like this game was one like, oh my god, they're talking, this is awesome, right? But then I don't remember finishing it that much. I definitely never 100%ed it as a kid. I don't know why. I think Lego Batman 2 is definitely gonna be a game where I look back on it when I play it, and it's gonna be like up there. It's gonna be like it's gonna end up being like one of my favorites when I'm replaying it. But like from my memory, I do not have the nostalgia that I have for these 5, which I know is a very controversial opinion. This is what everyone's like top 5 Lego games. Yeah, I don't know why. Like this is a Lego DC game. This is one of my this is like my property. I love DC. But like I don't know what happened to me during that period of time. It was my most played Lego game. It was also the first video game I ever watched a Let's Play for. Lego Batman 2. What was my first Let's Play? I don't remember my first Let's Play. Like, I don't remember that, like, which one I watched. Like, what my first Let's Play was. Probably it was a Lego game. I don't remember which one it was, though. But I know this is a super popular game, and I'm really excited to get back into it after I get through these games. This is probably one of my most hyped to revisit, along with Lego Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. This is one of my most hyped to revisit. But yeah, as a kid, I don't know why. I don't know why I don't have as many memories as I wish I did with this one. We're gonna speed run Lego Harry Potter years 4 through 7. I am gonna put it with meh. Don't remember much. I did not play it when it came out. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, I remember I was really young when I played that. Same with Clone Wars. Same with Batman. Like all these, I remember like I was really young. I mean, I have this one on the Wii. This one also I have on computer disc. But I never got into Lego Harry Potter years 4 through 7. I think I might have it on the Wii, but I don't remember like getting into it until much later. And like a lot of it is just kind of the same as Lego Harry Potter 1, where I played it because I had it. This is definitely going to be an interesting franchise to revisit. I really love Hogwarts as a hub world, but I don't know. This is going to be an interesting franchise to revisit. I'm not like the biggest Harry Potter fan. I've read the books, I watched the movies, and I've played the Lego games, but that's really it. Like I haven't deep dived into it. I know because I was actually looking okay, for Lego Batman 2. I know because I was looking for a walkthrough because I couldn't figure out a puzzle with Robin. That makes I was like, man, how do you remember your first walkthrough? That makes a lot of sense. I feel like that's how a lot of people end up getting into walkthroughs. Like they get stuck on a part, and then they end up getting hooked on someone's let's play of it. I wish I did that for Lego Batman 1 for that scarecrow, that damn scarecrow mission, man. Man, remember when they had video game cheat books? Like you can actually go and buy dedicated like books that would have all the answers to a video game. Like, oh, if you want to do this, then you have to do this, or like how to get through here, you gotta do this first. I remember they used to have a ton of those for Lego games. I always wanted to buy one, but I never ended up doing that when I was a kid. AKA, I always wanted my parents to buy one for me, but I don't think I ever had a convincing enough answer for them. But I never ended up looking on YouTube how to do that. I should have. Oh my god, that would have made that scarecrow level so much easier. I was like, why are they talking? Because I'm used to no commentary walkthroughs. But I feel like if I don't know, let's plays and walkthroughs. That is funny though. Like, why are they talking? I just want to see how they do it. That's funny. There is one walkthrough I remember for Lego Batman 3. I don't think I watched all of them, but I wanted to. I forgot. It was like a husband and wife doing it. It was very wholesome. But I never watched their whole series. Actually, I can send the exact let's play. This is a core memory of mine. You know what? Send it. Maybe it's the same people that did the that Lego Batman 3 one. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Yeah, send it though. Send it to me on Discord. Which, if you're interested, we do have a Discord. It's in the description down below. We talk about anime, games, movies that are coming out. We do all that stuff, and we do it. We sometimes have gaming sessions. Sometimes we just watch anime. But yeah, check out the Discord if that's something you're into. But Lego Harry Potter 2 or 4 through 7, it's just not one I have a lot of fond memories of. Again, not that it's bad, but I think it's like kind of in the same boat as Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. It's just like I played it and that's it. I put it down. Moving on to Lego Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, one of my favorite fantasy franchises of all time. And yeah, this is no surprise. Wait, he sent the playthrough. Wait, I know that thumbnail. I've seen that thumbnail before. Is it gonna pop up when I do this? Yeah. Oh my god, it's them! Wait, let me see the channel thing. Oh my god, wait, I think it's them. It's them! Eevee, these are the Lego Batman 3 people that I was talking about. Husband and wife gaming couple. Yeah, this is them. Oh my god, small world. I wonder if they have it in a playlist. They probably have so many playlists. Oh, they have an Injustice one. Now, oh, they have the Indiana Jones one. I still need to play that game. It's expensive though. Lego Lord of the Rings. Speaking of, only 14 videos. Man, they made a lot. Oh, Wii U. Oh, the 10th anniversary. Man, how awesome is that? How awesome is that, man? Yeah, I remember. I really liked the Lego Batman 3 walkthrough a lot. I wonder. I think I know who I was trying to unlock. Let me. What's their name? K Wings Let's Plays. Lego Batman 3. I wonder who I was trying to unlock. Come on, load them. Load them up. Wow, man. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much nostalgia just looking at this. It was on the... Was it the Rage Planet or the Greed Planet? I don't remember. I think it was Mr. Freeze. Let me see this. Yeah, I think I watched their Let's Play to unlock Mr. Freeze because I was stuck on this area. Maybe. Oh my gosh, so much nostalgia, man. Ah, Eevee, you're bringing a smile to my face. This is a very nostalgic stream, yeah, man. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to rename the title of the stream to Nostalgia Overload. Oh, you're bringing a smile to my face. I actually let me go back. Let me make sure I'm subscribed to them. I might be. I subscribe to channels that I like and then I forget about it. But you know, let's just watch their intro. Let's watch their intro real quick.
Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome to our guide and let's play of Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. If you like what you see...
Need I say more? Need I say more? That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. I cannot wait to replay Lego Batman 3. I'm so excited when I get to that. After I watched their Lego Batman 2 Let's Play, I was a fan of them for years. Man, I don't know. I'm not really a Let's Play guy. I don't watch a lot of other people gaming for some reason. But I remember I liked their chemistry so much. I liked like their content so much. I subscribed to them just because I'm like, I dig these people. I don't think I really followed up, but I on a lot of their videos, but I loved their chemistry. They're such cool guys. They're such cool guys. Lego Lord of the Rings again. One of my goats from my memory, and this is definitely biased because I as a kid and even now as an adult, I love the Lord of the Rings franchise. I recently just watched it in the theater reruns, the what was it? The extended edition theater reruns. And oh my god, it's so good. I'm so glad that this franchise has aged so well. It's like a fine wine. It gets better every time. And then I bought the 4Ks because why not? So yeah, I'm not gonna put these in order. I'm not gonna put my goats in order because I don't have an order really. It's just these are games I would pick up and love. But yeah, this is definitely up there with one of my goats. I have heard in the community that this game has not aged that well in comparison to other games, so I'm a little worried, but also I'm a little curious to see like how well that's going to affect my my eventual review of this game. Like, will I go in and get a little disappointed, or will I go, what are these people talking about? This game is still goated. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see like for like 2 years because it's going to take me that long to play everything to get up to that point. Yeah, I got an ad on my phone too. Lots of ads. I don't like. I know I have ads on, but I don't know how to like make it so like you play an ad in the beginning, maybe one in the middle, and then play it near the end. Which I guess for a stream you wouldn't know what the end is until like it ends. But I don't know how to moderate ads on YouTube like that. I'm still a baby and no one's teaching me nothing. YouTube has been annoying with ads lately. Yeah, 100%. I keep getting it's the same TikTok ads of like a guy making like a super die or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I reported it. I'm like, I keep getting this ad. I don't want to see it anymore. And then I just keep getting it. Like a week later, I got it again. I'm like, no, stop, please. You got like 15 a video these days. I know it's always the worst because like I'm watching Blind Wave. I'll be watching like a movie reaction, and like it's like the same ad plays every 5 minutes. I'm like, chill. I just skipped you. What makes you think the more that you play, the more you play this ad, the less I want to actually like buy whatever product you're selling. And like it's really annoying, especially for reactions, because I don't know, it gets on my gears sometimes. It grinds my gears sometimes. For me, I get Instagram ads with the one guy. Nah, I get TikTok ads all the time. It's like this, like it's the same 2 or 3 TikTok ads that like they always like circulate, and it's so annoying. And I know it by like just this, like they always start with like something like opening, like Kind of sounds like a Coke can opening. It's not that, but you know what I mean. I'm like, oh, this ad again. But yeah, YouTube is kind of going into an ad apocalypse again. Lego City Undercover. Now this is one I know a lot of people look very fondly back on. This is, for many, this is a Pierce the Heavens. This is one that many people always talk about, saying that it's aged beautifully, it's funny, the humor's great, the gameplay's great. Now, as a kid, I did not own a Wii U. So sadly, this game goes in the haven't played category. And I know they re-released it semi-recently for PS4 and the computer and the Xbox. But that was much later. I've not played it yet. I haven't even bought it yet on PS4. This is one of the games I'm missing on my PS4 collection, which I really want to get it because so many people gas this game up. And I really want to see what they're talking about because I heard so many people like this game. This is a very fond. This is like a very fond Lego game that so many people talk about. And I know it's semi-censored because Nintendo are like, oh, you can't use our mushroom or you can't use our Mario stuff. That's ours. We don't share. Not even for Lego games. We hate children. So yeah, because I didn't have a Wii U, this is going to end up being a haven't played yet. I'm very excited. This is probably, whereas games like Lego Batman 2 and Lego Star Wars 3, I'm excited to get back into them because of like the love I have for them, or like just wanting to re-experience it. This is one I'm excited to get into because I have no idea what it's about. I don't even know the story. I know like the bare minimum of the story, and I don't really know much of the gameplay. So this is one I'm excited to get into just for like the new things that I'm going to get introduced to. Despite having a Wii U, I actually didn't play this one. One of the only ones I haven't played. I've heard it's really good. Yeah, same. Like this game came out in the era of Lego games that I was super into, but just because it was locked behind that Wii U, this was one of the games that went completely under my radar as a kid because I literally couldn't play it. I mean, I love Spider-Man. I have not bought the PS5 to play Spider-Man 2. It's on PC, but it is a bit expensive right now too. So I'll wait for the sale. But I was not going to buy a whole new, or my parents weren't going to buy a whole new station for me to play on just for one game that I didn't even know existed because I wasn't like super, I wasn't checking like when's the new Lego game. Like now I'm like, when's the new Lego game? Rumored to be Lego Batman 4, which is going to be all the movies adapted, which I'm not too excited about that, but whatever. I knew it existed, but I think when I was a kid I wasn't interested in it for some reason. Yeah, when I heard about this game, like later on, one, I was immediately turned off because it was on the Wii U. I'm like, I'm not buying a Wii U. And then two, it was like, oh, it's just people, the cops. And so that made me not interested even more. And then now later on, everyone's talking about this game. Everyone says this is like a top 5 Lego game, which I'm excited. I want to get into it. But I'm saving myself for my reviews. Man, I need to finish Complete Saga. This one is, I hope the other Lego games aren't as much of a grind as Complete Saga is to 100%. I know Lego Star Wars 3 is a grind. I know that this one, a lot of people hate 100%ing because there's a certain segment of the game that is very, very tedious to do, which is right now I'm on that for Complete Saga. So I hope the rest of these games are not as hard or as tedious to 100% as Complete Saga is. Yeah, I was like, it's just Lego City. I'm not interested when I was a kid. You know what's funny? Same mentality, but now as an adult, I'm like, man, I think a Lego City 2 would kind of go hard, I don't know why, but I look at the Lego City Lego sets, and I'm like, man, that submarine set, that boat set, that Arctic set, that would make some great Lego stuff. And I'm like, They should make a Lego City game, and then they have a Lego City game. I just haven't played it yet. They have some of the best sets on God, and it's just like it's not everyday life, but like it's like all the Lego City sets are stuff that you see. They're not fantastical. It's just like Lego City, and I'm think a Lego City 2, inspired by some of those goated sets, I think would go super hard. So maybe after. No, I was gonna say maybe after I play Lego City Undercover, I'll make a video pitching a Lego City 2. But honestly, I don't even know what a story would be for that, because it's just like I see these sets, I'm like, that would be cool as a level. But I don't have a story. It's just like, that's a great set, that's a great set, that's a great set. And you can use them with other themes because of that. 100%, man. Like if you need a if you're like a Lego displayer, if you need like an ambulance for something, just get a Lego City ambulance. If you need like a backdrop, if you need like a ship backdrop, just buy one of the Lego City ships. I really want to see Lego City sets. I really want to see some of these sets. Either Amazon or this one. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Continue? Yeah, reject all. That's cool. This would be like a cool action set piece, right? This could be like for some street set pieces. $80, $90, $200. Guys, I'm too broke to play with Legos. This is really cool too. Like a fun plane set, some cute Christmas. $35 for a Christmas tree? What? Sorry, I did not know that you needed to be privileged to play with Legos nowadays. This is a nice set. This is cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is cool. $20? Not worth it, but that's cool. This one. Oh my god. This set. Unfortunately, I'm priced out of Lego, right? I like building Legos. But like it's just after I'm build them, I don't know what to do with them. I recently sold all my Legos in a yard sale. To some kids. I didn't like I could have upcharged, but they were kids. So I could have made probably maybe a couple $100, but I think I've sold it to them for like 20 or 30. I gave them a treasure trove because they were just kids. I'm like, yeah, they'll treat these better than I'm treating them. They're in my shed. They're probably I wouldn't be surprised if the bricks were melted. And it's just because I don't have the space to. I mean, like, look at my background. All my space is taken up by books or Marvel Legends. I enjoy building Legos. It's just displaying them. I don't know what to do with it. But this would be so cool, like for like an underwater level or something like that. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Look at the orca has teeth. This is awesome, guys. 815 pieces. That's what I like to see. I do not like to see the price tag. This is actually better than that other one, the tower. Yeah, guys, you can buy Lego Roads for $20. That's cool. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm sorry, Lego City. I did not know your game. This could be like if they made Avatar Legos, this could be like, no, never mind. There's like a green alien. It could be like a little, like, safe zone. This is cool. This is a good truck. This is a cool train station. Wow. That's cool. Wow. I'm going down the Lego rabbit hole. That's cool. Okay, if you need like a prison set piece and you couldn't afford Arkham Asylum, there you go. This is nice. Bionicle was my shit, and Hero Factory. What was Mega Bloks? I think Mega Bloks was like my big thing as a kid. I might have sold my Legos, but I've kept my Pirates of the Caribbean Mega Bloks sets. I have them just on top of my fridge, my refrigerator. Those boats, those ships are super cool, and I have like a couple castles too. They are not built, but I used to play with them so much as a kid. Those are some awesome castles. Bionicles I didn't really get into that much. All right, Lego Marvel or Lego Marvel Superheroes, not Avengers. That's a different game. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Woo! Ooh! Halo Mega Bloks. Despite not playing Halo at the time, I didn't play Lego. I didn't play with the Lego Halo or the Mega Bloks Halo. I played with like medieval fantasy ones. But the Halo Mega Bloks look really cool. Even today, they look really cool. But Lego Marvel Superheroes, man, this is one. I think this like Lego Batman 2. Like I think everyone like looks at that as like, oh, this is like the defining Lego superhero game. But for me, at the time, it was this one I had on disc too. I know I said I wasn't gonna rank them, but this one I think defined my Lego journey. This is one of my goats. Incredible story. I think this is one of the best original Lego stories they've done. Which let's see, this is original. This is original. Okay, at the time, this was like the third original Lego story they've. Okay, no, original. This was the fifth original Lego story they've done at the time, and this is the best one. I think it still holds up, even like. Wow, they do not have a lot of original stories. This is one of the best ones they've done. I think it like really organically, like. Finds a way to get like all these superheroes and all these supervillains together. It's just a lot of fun, and it really is a tour of the Marvel universe. Which I know that technically the Lego Batman games are this, and maybe Lego supervillains too. I would love to see a Lego DC game like this, where instead of focusing on Batman, it focuses on like the entirety of the DC world. It's not like this Batman focused game, which we do kind of have, but it's not like they are still technically Lego Batman games. They should be Lego Justice League games, but you know, Justice League doesn't sell apparently. But I would love to see a game like this with the love for DC, and I want an original story. that should be no saying. Lego DC Supervillains is the closest. Yeah, from what I've seen, that one is definitely the closest. But I'd like to see that for like the heroes. We'd probably need to wait a little bit though, because DC Supervillains is pretty recent. And I think that it is the closest to this. But yeah, this one, oh my god, I love this one so much. This one, like most of my Marvel knowledge comes from these Lego games because I would play them all the time. Like, oh, I know this character from this game, from this Lego game. Like, oh, this is one of my favorite characters to play as in this Lego game. And this was probably like outside of the MCU, this is one of my biggest jumping on points to Marvel. This is probably when I was a kid, like at the time, this is probably my bigger jumping on point for Marvel. And now like I have the comics and the movies and all that. But this and the animated shows, like this is how I got into Marvel as a kid. Which outside Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga was the most recent Lego game I played, I think. Yeah, I mean it's I mean I know you have Lego Movie 2 here, but this is like third? Like the last, this is the one of the last Lego games that have been made from TT. I know we technically have Lego Fortnite and Lego Horizon Zero Dawn, but those aren't really TT games. Those are a different branch of the company or of the Lego IP. This is like one of the last Lego games ever made, and it's been like what a 2, 3, 4 year hiatus since. Yeah, that me too. It came out. Or which one? Lego Star Wars game I think I played. DC Supervillains maybe that you're talking about, which yeah, during this era, from here to here, this is the era where I started like really skipping a lot of Lego games. Supervillains, yeah. Like this era, I skipped a lot of Lego games because I was getting a little older, and everything was getting a little more expensive. Granted, I did not realize the power of the summer sale on Steam. But now I own all of these on PS4 because of eBay. Thank you, $10 video games. But yeah, this era is one that I started skipping a lot on. But yeah, DC Supervillains is the closest we have. But from what I've played, it's not like, you know, it's supervillains. And I'll get into some stuff when we get to the Lego Supervillain stuff. I want to see like Lego Justice League or Lego DC superheroes, which it'd probably be like really similar to this. So that's why I think we need some time, because like I think Supervillains does a lot that you would have done with like superheroes. So maybe a few more games down the line we get this. I'd only skipped one prior, but it goes up to 5, I think. Yeah, me too. As you can see right now, like this one and this one, I skipped mostly because I didn't know they existed. This one I skipped because I wasn't interested in, and this one I skipped because I literally could not play it. But everything so far I've played to completion. But once we get to Lego Dimensions, this is gonna start stacking up. Lego Movie number 1. Now I watched the movie. I really like Lego Movie 1. It's a fun movie. I have a lot of fond memories of it. The game though, I haven't played. I don't know why I never ended up picking this up. This is during the era where I think I was still on PC. Like I had this on PC, this on PC, this on PC, this on Wii, PC, Wii. So I think during this era, the disc drive was kind of fading. So like a lot of games, a lot of the way I would play video games was ending, and like I was only just getting into Steam. I didn't really understand it that much. Because like with the Lego Marvel Superheroes disc, I remember I was kind of confused because I'm like, why isn't the disc playing even though why isn't the game playing even though I have the disc? It's because I needed to have the game installed on Steam too. Like it would recognize, like Steam would recognize that I had the disc, but I had to like install it on Steam or something. I don't know, it was kind of confusing. And I could only play it if I had the disc and Steam open at the same time. I couldn't play it with only the disc or with only Steam. So I think during this era, PC discs were fading, and like of course the Wii is ancient history now because the Wii U is the shit, which it wasn't, but you know, Nintendo was pushing. So I think during this era was the time where I started to phase out because I didn't have PlayStations or Xboxes. The Wii was dead and the PC disc was dying. So like this ended up being a casualty of that, where it just slipped through my fingers because I wasn't knowledgeable enough. Now Lego Jurassic World was my shit because dinosaurs, that's all. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, Jurassic World we'll get to. Now Lego Hobbit, funnily enough, this one I did get on Steam. I got it on my dad's account. So this one was like kind of like a fight between me and my dad, because my dad would always come home and play his own games. Like he wouldn't play Lego games. He would play like Starfield Commander or like some other strategy games like that. But like this was before family sharing on Steam. Or this was before family sharing allowed you to play 2 different games. So I would be trying to play Lego Hobbit when I came back from school. But since it was my dad's account and he had the primary access to his account, I would not be able to play this game that much because he would keep playing his, like, you know, like, fair enough, right? Like, as it should have been, like, he got primary access to his Lego, or to his Steam catalog. So I could only play this while he was at work, and or when he was asleep. but I think maybe because of that, I did play this game to completion. Not 100%. I did finish the story. I think I would put it here. I do enjoy aspects of the game, but when I look back on it, there's not a lot that I can like really distinguish about it other than being like a continuation of Lego Lord of the Rings. Now I have heard people say that this game is actually better than Lord of the Rings. Like this is how they would put their ranking. A lot of people say this in terms of gameplay, story, and not story. In terms of gameplay and like the world, the map. So I'm really interested to see how these games compare. But from my memory, one, I'm disappointed because Battle of the Five Armies was not included in this Lego game. This game came out before the movie did. They did not pull a Lego Star Wars 1. This game just completely omits the third movie, so it ends openly, which sucks, and they never came back to it. So yeah, I just remember I finished the story and then that's it. I just put it back. I just put it down. I never had much of a like need or want to continue playing it. I didn't play Lego Hobbit much just by owning it. Yeah, like same honestly. Like basically the same. Lego Star Wars 3 wasn't my cup of tea when I started playing it. Ah, interesting. So the game ended up growing on you, I see. That's cool. Like that's always kind of like a sweet little thing when like a game or anything, any like piece of media, game or whatever, like if you don't like it at first and then like as you watch it more or as you're more exposed to it, you're like, oh wait, you know, honestly this game's kind of cooking, or this thing's kind of cooking. That's sweet. But yeah, this game started coming out in the era where, again, not on disc, not on Wii, didn't have any of the other stations. So it kind of slipped through my fingers. And while I did play it, I didn't play it as much as I would have liked to have played it. Since I replayed it recently, still not my biggest fan of the open world, but the game is good. Lego Hobbit. You're probably talking about Lego Hobbit. Yeah, so this is one that I'm curious. Or Lego Star Wars 3. Never mind. Yeah, because I forgot the open world for Lego Star Wars 3 is not the best. Yeah, the game is great. I love the commanding part of it, like the levels where like you're commanding your armies. I love that in Lego Star Wars 3. And Lego Batman. Oh, Lego Batman 3. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because like you were really gassing up Lego Star Wars 3. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my god. If they ever remake Lego Lord of the Rings and Lego Hobbit, I hope, like slight tangent, I hope if they ever remake these two games that they use the commanding thing in Lego Star Wars 3. That is exclusive to Lego Star Wars 3 and they need to put it in more games. That is such a fun feature. I think they did overuse it a little bit in Lego Star Wars 3, so like scale back, or not scale back, make the scale bigger, but incorporate it less. But like those levels were some of the best parts of Lego Star Wars 3, and like a Lego Lord of the Rings game with that kind of thing where you're commanding your armies of archers or swordsmen, spearmen, orcs, men, ents. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Instead of vehicles, it's just like different fantasy creatures. Oh, please, Lego fantasy. Lego fantasy. Original story. Yeah, it's alright. So it's all good, easy. I understand. I get it now. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, okay, that makes much more sense. I'm like, he was really gassing up. I get Lego Star Wars 3. I guess he went on a character arc with it. But yeah, Lego Batman 3, not the best hub worlds. I can say that, or I can admit to that. And Lego Star Wars 3, the hub world is like, it's cool. It's not the best one, especially in comparison to like everything here. which I might like when I finish doing my retrospective series in 5 years. I might make a tier list for the best hub worlds since they'll all be in my mind. Um, but yeah, Lego Batman 3. One of the biggest complaints is the hub worlds for this game, and I can see it. It is a very odd choice to kind of make the camera round for it. I don't like the way the camera tracks you in a lot of these hub worlds, especially for the planets. I do enjoy. I love the Watchtower hub world, the Batcave hub world, and the Hall of Justice hub world. The planet hub worlds aren't the best, but I do find enjoyment in them. I can admit to that. The story, though, and the characters. This is my controversial opinion. This is one of my goats. I have so many fond memories of this game. This game broke me out of the PC era. I owned this game on PS3. I think I sold my PS3 copy of it in my yard sale, but that's because... Yeah, I sold my PS3 copy of it in my yard sale, but that's because I picked up this bad boy. I got the PS4 version to play on PS4 in higher quality. I got it on eBay for like $10. What a steal! Thank God people hate this game. But yeah, I have a ton of fond memories with this game. This is, I'll probably put it a little bit lower. I love the story of it. I think it really works for a Lego game. I love the story for it. I love the characters, the character selection, the character wheels. There's so much to love about this game for me. The hub world does bring it down, but I really do enjoy a lot of like the missions or side quests to get characters too. There's a lot about this game that I really love. So when I found out that this game is kind of looked down on in the community, that's probably like some people. I think most people put it here, like in C tier. A few people put it here, and some people put it here. Like this is usually like the highest it goes. But for me, I think it goes up here. I'm very terrified when I go back and replay it. I hope that this isn't just nostalgia speaking. Like, I hope I do still find enjoyment in this game, and I think I will. I will probably end up putting it, like, within, like, an A tier. Obviously, these tiers would be, like, different when I go back and redo this list after I've played them all. Like, these tiers won't be, like, this one won't be named Made My Childhood. It'll be named, like, something else. Like, A tier, you know, whatever. Like, it would just be a standard name. Like this, but this is a nostalgia playlist, so I wasn't really too concerned with the titles. So this would probably be like an A tier, maybe B tier, hopefully at the lowest. But like as of like my childhood, this broke me out of my PC era. This brought me into PlayStation game consoles, and I have a lot of fond memories of this game. This is one of my favorites. Replaying it made me like it way more because it used to be my least favorite. Eevee, you hurt me with that. I know you said still it used to be, but still it hurts. It's still in the lower middle of my pack, but it used to be last. You know what? That's fine. But I love kind of seeing a small resurgence of this game within the Lego community. Maybe because expectations are a little tempered down. I will say the overworld was kind of like the hub worlds. That was a big miss. They're too small. There's too many of them, and there's not like life within them. That's kind of a big thing. Like I love that in Lego Star Wars 3. While the hub world isn't the biggest or like the most crazy, it's not like the craziest hub world. It's not the most intricate one. I love that like the characters that you unlock, or even the characters that you haven't unlocked, they're just walking around the ship. So like you'll see a lot of clones, you'll see a lot of Jedi in your ship. I love that part about it. Same with Lego Marvel Superheroes. There's a lot of New Yorkers walking around. Lego Pirates 3. Or Lego Pirates, you know, there's like the characters that you unlock are on the hub world. This one is also one of the worst hub worlds. If I was rating hub worlds, this would be like here. This one would, yeah, that would be here. This would probably be here with hub worlds in terms of like C or D tier. Just because like I think this is a big miss. They should have just focused on either one or have done something to like meld the planets into one big hub world. because like one of the thing, like what I'm getting at here is like Lego Lord of the Rings. There's like fantasy villagers walking around. These hub worlds feel really empty. I think except for the Watchtower, but even then, like I think all these hub worlds suffer from emptiness. They're kind of just drab and boring. It's like you go in, you get the characters and unlockables, and you get out. There's no real reason to stay. They're not fun, and the camera angle is really ugly. But the story, the character roster, and the gameplay, it has a really fond memory with me, so I have to put it up there for my childhood self. For my child self. The hobos are by far my biggest issue with the game. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Pirates does have a weak hub world. When I was a kid, it was so small, and I thought there was more to unlock or something. Same, man. Like, I don't know. Like Pirates' hub world, it doesn't feel like Pirates. Maybe I wouldn't feel like this way if, let's say, the hub world was the Black Pearl. Like, yeah, the hub world would probably be small. You're contained on a ship, but at least it would feel like, oh yeah, I'm on a ship, right? So like, of course the hub world is small. I'm on a ship, but I only go above and below deck. But the fact that it's on a port, I feel like it should be bigger, or at least maybe like you can go onto ships or something. I feel like the hub world in Pirates is like one of the weakest hub worlds in any Lego game, especially for the era it was coming out. Like it came out right after Harry Potter and Lego Star Wars 3, where hub worlds were really starting to get to become something. This hub world feels kind of like a Lego Batman 1 hub world, where it's like one very small and self-contained area. This is like a classic hub world, and back then it would have been fine, but in the generation it did come out, it felt kind of like a weird step back. Literally, there is a gate that is one of the boundaries. Man, yeah, I don't know. It's just like maybe it was rushed. Maybe Lego Pirates was like a rushed product, because like these games came out within like 1 or 2 years of each other, so they didn't have that much time to go into them. I thought there has to be something on the other side of that gate. Alas, there was one thing. There's like if you collected all the mini bricks, there was something that you could unlock, but it wasn't like the most special thing. I forgot what. I think it was like it was a bonus level to play the ride, like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland. If you got all the red bricks, or if you got all the gold bricks, you can play a bonus level that was the ride. That's what it was. That was the extension to the hub world. But yeah, it does feel like something really big was missing, like the hub world for Pirates. But yeah, despite the hub world issues, I do have to say Lego Batman 3 is one of my most fond memories of Lego. Lego Worlds, this one I didn't play. I don't really... Let me look up what Lego Worlds is, just so I don't get this wrong. What is Lego Worlds? Lego themed sandbox game developed. Okay, so this is a sandbox. I'm not the biggest fan of sandboxes. Like Lego Indy, Lego Indy 2, one of its biggest features is kind of like a sandbox mode. I hardly ever played that. I don't know. I don't like, or I don't. It's not that I don't like them. I just don't care for them. I get bored really easily. Like Minecraft, especially right now. I like the idea of playing Minecraft, but when I sit down to play it, I can't stay there for like more than 10 minutes. Pirates is one of my favorite despite its similar issues. Yeah, same. I mean, like Pirates is up there in the GOATs. So like despite my issues with hub worlds, these two, like just for the memories and like the memories I have of them, and like Pirates adapting one of my favorite franchises as a kid, and Lego Batman 3 diving me into the world of DC. These two, despite their issues, are very important to me. I think Lego Batman 3 is the closest we've gotten to a Lego DC superheroes. I do think that this should have been like either a Lego Justice League game or Lego DC superheroes, but I think Batman sells more, so that's why they keep putting him on the title. But I do hope that changes later. There is rumors we're gonna get a Lego Batman 4 that adapts every single movie that came out. So Lego or nothing from the Skywalker saga. That doesn't really excite me because the Batman movies aren't the most exciting movies. I don't know. They're good movies, but I don't know how you would translate a lot of them into Lego because they're like they can be really dark, especially the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight and the Batman that just came out, they can get pretty dark, and I don't know how you can translate those into Lego levels. I don't know. I'm not super jazzed about that because Batman, like those movies are super realistic. They're super gritty. I feel like Lego does best when they're unrestricted. They have their original stories. They can play with whatever they want to play as. I feel like just adapting Batman movies it's gonna hurt them, or not hurt them. I don't know. It's not something. But I'll still play it. I love DC. I'll still play it, and I'll probably be wrong. It'll probably still be a fun time. I just wish that it was not Batman. I really want a Lego fantasy game. I literally dressed as Jack Sparrow for Halloween when I was 6. I was the biggest pirate fans. Yo, same. The first 3 are goated. Even the 5th one is decent. 4 and 5 I don't care for. I think 5. 5 I watched like really recently. I did not care for it at all. 4 was. I think mine are like swapped. I think 4 is decent and 5 is just not great. But both of those movies, I think it's fair to say that if you want, Pirates of the Caribbean ends at number 3. At least for me. I think that's where I would stop watching the franchise. 4 can be seen kind of as DLC. It is funny, we do have the opposite take on that one. But honestly, I think it can go either way. Fair. 3 is where the world ends. But yeah. I think like 3 is the ultimate climax of what that first trilogy was building towards. A lot of character arcs end. A lot of character arcs are resolved. It's just a lot of things are resolved in that. And 3, I think it's just a really good ending to that kind of franchise. And then 4 and 5 bring it back, and it just kind of feels like they're trying to, like, hey, this made us a lot of money. Start CPRing, bring it back. It made us a lot of money. They can make us more, right? It feels like they don't have a goal. At World's End is a better ending. Yeah, 100%. And I think 5 is supposed to be kind of like a pseudo ending, but like I like elements of it. I like aspects of it, but as a story, it doesn't gel with me that much. By the way, 5 is like a 6 out of 10, whereas 4 is a 3 out of 10. Literally the exact opposite. Honestly, literally the exact opposite. But both of them, I like. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight for 4. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight for 4, and 5 is just for me. I really don't care for it at all. But I do like that 5 kind of has that ending with Will, Elizabeth, and their son. I like Barbossa's ending. Like, I like a lot of the character motifs in 5, but the way it builds up to them, I'm not the biggest fan of. I do think 4 flows a little bit better as a story, but again, it's not great at all. But yeah, the OG trilogy is where we should have keep going. Yeah. I think it does end at 3, and like I think it's a good ending because it doesn't like end everyone's arcs. There are still some questions to like where's Jack going, but I think that open ending really suits someone like Jack Sparrow. That's why I like 5 more because of how it handled the characters' arcs, actual arcs in the end. Yeah, exactly. Like I think 4, its ending is just like not good. 4's ending is like bait for a sequel. So like 4, it's just not good. And like we just don't get any characters like other than Barbossa. Like we don't get any of like the legacy characters from the other three. It's just Jack and Barbossa. But I think the story is okay. It's fine. It's a fine adventure story. 5, I really don't like the story, but I do like how the character, where a lot of the characters end up. But I do think both of them, 4 and 5, are unneeded with 3. But yeah, I will be right back. I'm gonna get some more water. I forgot to get water. I forgot to refill my bottle, so I'll be right back. I'll talk about this more in a second. Back in a second. I'm just playing with around with that. The stream starts soon thing. I need to get my other one. The stream will be back. I need to get that one up. But all right, yeah. I do, even though I do have my complaints, I do kind of wish that Pirates adapted everything. I think Lego does help in terms of, I may not be the biggest fan of certain things. I think Lego does help when it comes to just making things like funner, more fun. I think 5 Lego Pirates 5 would be it would be a blast. I think 5 really lends itself to the Lego formula. So yeah. Now Lego Jurassic World. Again, this era I was dropping stuff, but I did play this. I think I played this more recently. I don't think I played it like when it came out. And while I love the dinosaurs, this is kind of a game where it's a lot like Hobbit. I played it. I did 100% this game, I think. And I think I watched the Game Grumps Let's Play on it, too. But this is a game where I played it. I had fun playing as the dinos. But at the end of the day, I don't have the want or drive to go back to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put it here. I do hope that like when I come back to it for my retrospective series, that I find more fun to be had in it. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna have to put it here. I think the free play, or not the free play, the hub world of the free play is. Or speaking of good hub worlds, this is a great hub world. It has like 2 hub worlds. This is great. And I love the hub world. I love exploring it. I love playing as the dinosaurs, of course. But the levels, they're good. They're fun. But yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this game. Man, I should have gone to get water after that, because I know Eevee was looking forward to that. When Eevee comes back, we'll come back to Lego Jurassic World. Dimensions, did not play it. Just at the time, I was really into Skylanders, so I could only put my my money towards one. What's the genre called? Toys to Life. I can only put my money towards one Toys to Life game, and I was and still am a Skylanders simp and apologist. So, Lego Dimensions, ended up not playing it, and I probably never will play it because how expensive this game is. Like, oh my god. But if I ever were to somehow get my hands on the treasure trove that is the Lego Dimension character roster, the sets, the game, the disc, if I ever were to get my hands on that somehow, like if I like stumbled upon a yard sale and someone's like, oh yeah, I used to play this game a lot, I don't want it anymore, give it. I'll play it. I'll 100% the game. That sounds like a lot of fun. But on the secondhand market, this game is a nightmare to get into. Sadly. But yeah, sadly, I will be skipping these 3. These 2, not so sadly. But in my Lego retrospective, I'll be skipping these 2 and sadly Lego Dimensions, just because it's not something that you can really easily get into. Lego Marvel Avengers. Okay, wait, Eevee's back. I loved playing Dimensions. Oh man, you were so lucky when it was out. I unfortunately don't have it anymore. I would sell it to you for half the normal price if I could. Dude, that's so lucky of you. And like, I know you're not selling it to me, but like, thank you for offering the hypothetical if you did still have it. But that's so awesome, man. It is kind of like a game. Like I would like go buy it in the aisle, and I'm like, oh, that looks so cool. You know, I love Legos. I love Lego games. And then I would see all this stuff. I'm like, oh, those look so cool. But um, Skylanders was a big thing for me still, and my Christmas list was just like Skylanders, please, Skylanders, please, Skylanders, please. If I knew the kind of cash cow this thing would have become, I would have I would have invested. I only had a couple of the levels, like the Adventure Time level and a few others. Yeah, they had some good. I wonder how many levels this game had, or how many packs. Lego Dimension level packs. Oh boy, oh god, they're. Oh no, the Reddit page and the wiki page. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. They had Beetlejuice in here? Okay, wait. I'm an adult. Okay, let's see. This is not the... This is kind of... I'm a little disappointed, Wiki. Alright, let's see. The Ghostbusters. Fantastic Beast, of course. Lego Batman, yep. Back to the Future. Simpsons. Portal, that's surprising. Doctor Who, Ghostbusters again. Oh, okay, original Ghostbusters. Midway Arcade, I don't know that. Adventure Time, of course. Mission Impossible, I remember that one. Sonic the Hedgehog, I remember that one. And the Goonies, okay. Let's start with the packs you absolutely need to access every level in the game. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. What a way. I mean, like, I'm sure this game did work, but Toys to Life was dying in this era, so it that sucks. Because I'm sure if this came out in the peak of Toys to Life, we definitely would have gotten a sequel. But because at the time this game did release, it was kind of near the end of Toys to Life. It also led to this oversaturation of Toys to Life with Skylanders and Disney Infinity, and this all competing for the parent Christmas wish list. All three of them just couldn't be sustained, sadly. So that's why we didn't get a sequel, but that's crazy. I mean, Skylanders did the same thing with like you're unable to access certain areas without certain characters. But being unable to access whole parts of the game, damn, that's cold. And then now that we've covered levels, let's go to Adventure World. Certain franchises only have one option in order to access their respective world, but some others do have options. For this part, I'll cover the packs that you need to access certain worlds, regardless of how useful the actual character is. The franchises with multiple pack options will be covered in the next part of the post, as at that point we'll need to cover exclusive abilities and which pack is a better deal. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Jurassic World, Scooby-Doo, Gremlins, Wicked. What the heck? Why is there so much? Oh my god. Legends of Chima, Ninjago, the Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans Go, Harry Potter, Adventure Time pack, the Slimmer Fun pack, the Cybermen pack. Oh my god. Oh my god. 31 things to buy. Now only Amiibo remains, to much lesser extent. Yeah, Amiibo. It's kind of just there. Like, I think the thing with Amiibo, like, do you need Amiibos to play the games, or is it kind of like an extra thing that you can do? I never really got into Amiibos. Is like the physical Amiibo something that like you buy because you like it and it's a little extra that you get in the game, or do you need the Amiibo to access the game? I'm not sure. This is crazy. 31 things for one game. I mean, Skylanders is pretty... Wow. I wonder. Oh, I'm terrified. Let's see. Let's see what happens when you Lego Dimensions. What do I even put? Lot? Level pack lot? I'm terrified. $31 for just 2 Simpsons. Wow. Figures go up to $32. Not total, like each per. Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I hope I don't dox myself here. Wait a minute. This is... Oh, it's on bid. Ooh, when does the bid end? Tomorrow. Oh, that's going to skyrocket. No, and what they do depends on the game, but usually it's just cosmetic stuff. Okay. Yeah, so that's why Amiibos is still there. It's like they don't need like their game to rely on Amiibos, on like the selling of Amiibos. The Amiibos are little extras. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is going to skyrocket in price within the next 24 hours. I am not getting in on that. But this is cool. Oh god, that's going to skyrocket. This is such a great deal. Why is this person selling their gold? Wow. And it's not even that much. Like, there's not a lot of... It's all Simpson stuff. It's all Simpson stuff. Wow. Okay, actually, that's not bad. That's actually really good. Lego Dimensions all level pack... Oh, manuals. Never mind. Hee hee. Yeah, it's all... I guess The Simpsons wasn't everyone's favorite. Yikes. That's gonna be, if I ever got into that rabbit hole, it's gonna be like, yeah, I made it big as an author, guys. I bought all of Lego Dimensions on the secondhand market. Which makes more sense considering it's a console-wide thing. Might as well try. Nah, man, right now I don't have a job, and I have some expenses to pay soon, so I'm saving. I have to save some money right now. I say as I'm buying comics, but that is a good investment. That right there is a good investment. I mean, like, I would say it's a good investment right now at $158, but depending on how high that thing. Actually, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that just to see how bad it gets. I kind of like doing that. Like, if I see something like, oh, I'm not gonna bid on that, but I'm curious to see how high it gets. I wonder where that's gonna go. Also, Eevee, what do you think? Where would you put Lego Jurassic World? Oh wait, no, he's not watching. My bad, G. Probably got hit with an ad. Ooh. Breakfast is coming up, guys. I'm just looking through my YouTube subscriptions. All right. Eevee is currently not watching, so when he comes back, I'll ask him about Lego Jurassic World. Lego Avengers is one game that I started. I actually I tried to do a let's play of this game on my old channel. Oh, okay. Goats but bias for Lego Jurassic World. Okay, I thought, okay, I thought you would put it in your goat tier. Yeah, you were talking a lot about this one. Yeah, no, it is just to kind of rehash what I said before. It's kind of the same thing that I had with Hobbit, where like I played it, but after I finished it, I think I did 100. This is one of the few Lego games that I actually have 100%ed. But but after I finished it, I never got the craving to go back to it. You can play as dinosaurs. Yeah, I know. That's like the best. That is the best part about it. Any chance I had, I would play as my dinosaur, and I actually liked the custom dinosaur creator too. I thought that was really good. There's a lot about this game that I do like, but at the end of the day, after I finished it, I never kind of got that spark to want to go back to play. And the hybrid creator was amazing. Yes, dude, I loved making those custom dinosaurs. When I start making when I get back to this one for my retrospective, this is gonna be a great that's like I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing the hybrid dinosaurs again. But yeah, when I finished the game, I never had like the drive to want to go back to it, and I don't have like the memories like, oh, this game is so goated. It's just mostly the dinosaurs are so goated. So if it was just the dinosaurs, S tier, but as a whole, like, I like the open world though. And I made a Carnage inspired Spinostegosaurus Rex. That's terrifying. And Carnage would totally take over a Stegosaurus, or he would totally take over a Spinosaurus. Stegosaurus Rex, or a Spinostegosaurus Rex. Terrifying, but goated. I might try and do like a thing when I get to this game where I like name either patrons or viewers of the retrospective series after dinosaurs, or I like take their inspired things and put them as dinosaurs. I don't know. We'll see when I get to it. But yeah, adding to the don't remember much tier, Lego Avengers 1 is a game that I started, or not one, just Lego Avengers. It's a game I started but never finished, actually. And this is way more, this is more recent. Not in my 20s, probably in my teens. Definitely when I started high school, I tried playing this game. I enjoyed it, but I just never finished it. I never got around to it. So it's not because it was bad. It's just, I don't know. I never gave myself the time to do it. High B tier. I have seen some stuff about this game. Like, I think this game has a chance to be either here or here, like B or A tier, when I eventually go back and attempt to 100% it. From what I've seen, I think this game is probably somewhere around here for me. But the fact that I have not finished this game, I can't properly rate it. So I am going to put it here. I do think it does hurt it that it's attempting to like cram two phases of the MCU into one kind of small game. And then they do the thing where they use movie dialogue for the Lego speaking, which I don't know. I know Lego Lord of the Rings is super high up here, but that is one of my least favorite aspects of the game, is the fact that they use movie dialogue for it, because I don't know, I don't like it. I don't feel like it fits. But this is a game I do really want to go revisit and finish, because I really like a lot of the open world stuff. I like the look of Asgard a lot, so I really want to go and fly around as Thor, or one of the Thors. I want to go and fly around as like Thor, Beta Ray Bill, or Lady Thor around Asgard. That looks so fun. That looks like such a good hub world. But sadly, for now, it's here. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now, off rip, this game, just based off of my mind, off rip, this kind of goes here. What were they thinking? Because this game only covers one movie, and like the last, like the opening level is the ending of episode 6, and then the rest of it is The Force Awakens. So this one is like, what were they cooking in terms of like, what were they thinking of only adapting the one movie? Especially seeing like a few years later they'll do the Skywalker saga. So this is really weird. But in actuality, I have not played this game. So just off my mind, like off of like the idea of it, I understand this is probably like a cash grab. Like, guys, the new Lego Star Wars movie, or the new Star Wars movie is coming out. We need to make a Lego game. But sir, we already made the complete saga. Make another one. Make this one into a movie or something. I don't know. This is just a really weird game to me. But I have not played it, so I can't really judge it on its own merits. Haven't played, but why would you make those? One of the most baffling decisions. Honestly, man. Especially, I don't think... Wait, let me see. When did this game come out? Lego Force Awakens come out. 2016? Did this game come out? When did... What's it called? The Last Jedi come out. 2017? This game came out between Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Very, very odd choice. That is really weird. Because you're not technically promoting either movie. Force Awakens ended, and then... Force Awakens came out in 2015. This game came out like 6 months later. And then Last Jedi came out a year later. I don't know, that's a really weird decision. Especially because the other two sequels didn't get their own game. But yet the other two sequels didn't get their own game because they came out in the complete saga, or the Skywalker saga. So like, this is a really weird decision. This is like an anomaly within Lego. I don't know what they were thinking. But I do think it was probably just like they had a contract and they needed to get a Star Wars game out. Maybe that's it. I don't know. This is just so weird. Drugs. Yeah, that's what happened. That's how you make it. That's how you make it done. So yeah, now, as I said earlier, we're in the era of games that I ended up skipping a lot. So Lego Ninjago, I never got around to playing. I liked the TV show. I enjoyed the franchise a lot, but I never got around to playing Lego Ninjago. This is also one I don't own on PS4 yet. I'm trying to find a good deal on it. Like this. Okay, you know what? You know how I said thank God that people don't like Lego Batman 3 because I got it for like $10. Thank God people don't like The Force Awakens because I think I got this for $5 on PS4. That is a crazy. I got this for like a crazy good price on the secondhand market. Like, oh my God, it's embarrassing. But Lego Ninjago is actually decently priced. It's like $10 to $15 for PS4 right now. Decently priced. I heard the combat's pretty good here. Oh, it would make more sense if for this to exist, the other two sequels got their own game. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe that's what Lego was thinking. Like maybe they thought, oh, we'll make one game for every sequel that comes out, and then maybe either The Last Jedi underperformed so badly critically, or The Last Skywalker underperformed so badly critically that Lego was like, we'll just turn everything into one big game and sell it as that. I mean, I guess it's confirmed from how the Skywalker Saga game was that TT Games wasn't the biggest fan of the sequel. I think so. Like there's a lot of jokes in the Skywalker Saga towards the sequel, so I think maybe TT liked Force Awakens enough and they thought they could sell as a game, but as they saw the critical reception to The Last Jedi, not just the critical and fan reception to The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, they probably scrapped their ideas of making individual Lego games and thought it would be safer. Much like how DC, instead of titling this Lego DC Superheroes or Lego Justice League, they title it as Lego Batman. Even though it's not really a Batman game, it's a Lego DC game. They probably thought it would be a safer move to adapt everything and title it a Lego Star Wars game instead of Lego Star Wars, this is the movie that killed the franchise, and Lego Star Wars, this is the movie that embarrassed the franchise. I think maybe it was more of a business decision after they saw the results of those movies. Because at the end of the day, Lego's fun, but TT does need to make some bread. It could be they just didn't have the motivation. That too. that too. But like, I don't know. I don't know how TT really operates. In terms of, do they make these out of passion projects or do they make them out of contracts? I mean, like, ideally they would make them out of passion projects, but I do think that sometimes they are binded by contract or by, hey, I have a lot of money, make me a game to promote my movie. I think that is a pretty big decider within the projects that they take. But you know, I would like to think that a lot of it is by passion. I think it's a mix. Yeah, I think when it turns from, like, I think when, like, right now after the Skywalker saga, I think right now they're trying to find their passion project, because the Skywalker saga performed fairly well, but it received a lot of criticism. And I think that hit TT really close to home because we haven't gotten any updates in 3 or 4 years of what they're doing with their time, which is the longest we've gone without having any word of a TT game, Lego game. So I think the criticism to the Skywalker saga, I think this was supposed to be like their big thing. Like, TT was really thinking that it was gonna reinvent the wheel here. Everyone was gonna love it. It was gonna be the most successful thing ever. But getting so much criticism, it wasn't just like, hey, you can do this better. It was like a serious criticism. I think that hit Lego really close to home. So like, they're really being careful, and they really want to deliver. Like, their next game, they really want to deliver, and I think they're trying to find a project that they'll be passionate about, that they'll put the effort into for it. If they had a contract, I would assume it would have been for all 3 movies. Yeah, I think so, probably too. I actually really like the Skywalker Saga game. Never got the hate personally. I don't think it's bad. And the Skywalker Saga game I have played, not 100%, but I did play all of it. So that's the game that I have like the most recent memories on. It's not bad, but it's also one of my least favorite Lego games in comparison to a lot of other ones, which actually we can speed round, so we can talk about it. We can talk about these games later, but haven't played, want to play it. Haven't played, want to play it. Haven't. I played the first bit of it, but I haven't played all of it. From the first bit of Lego DC Supervillains I have played, I think I would put it here. And if I played all of it, it'd probably end up going here. But I haven't finished this game. I got it on super sale on a Black Friday. Played a little bit of it, liked it a lot, but never got the time to go back to it. Which I'll talk about this more later. Haven't played, don't care. I heard it was really bad. But yeah, Lego Skywalker Saga. And we'll get back to some of these games after this. I just want to talk about it since we're on the Lego Star Wars train right now. I think, okay, I would put it here, but I don't mean this in like, this is F tier. Don't ever cook again. I would put it here, but with a lot of criticism. In terms of, this is not a Lego game. In terms of like tradition wise, and it doesn't have to traditionally be a Lego game to be good. But I do think that this is mostly like a walking simulator. A lot of the more memorable aspects of this game are hub world, not cutscenes, but hub world levels. So if you ever want to go back and play those things, you have to restart the whole game. And a lot of the levels that they do have are short, and they're either boss fights or they're not really memorable as levels. They're like way too short. I think this game shines in its hub world, and I think that's what Lego was really trying to do here. But they sacrifice kind of like the best and most charming part of Lego, which was the levels. And I think it was too much for them. I think maybe if they were given a few more years, and if they were more comfortable with like really making the biggest game in terms of like quality that they could, like imagine like Lego Avengers levels, with the hub world that we got here, that would be crazy. But sadly, we kind of just got like these really 5 to 10 minute boss battle levels, and then everything that you would want to play this game for is in the hub world, so you would have to replay it completely. I just love the open world. Same, yeah, no, I love like that. That's the best aspect of this game. It's the open world is incredible, especially for Star Wars fans. But I think it's also the biggest detractor of it, where because if you want to like replay a certain segment of this game, it's probably in the open world, which means you can't go back in your level select or your saved files. You have to make a new save, a new completely new file, play to that point, hope that you enjoyed it enough that you don't want to play it again for a while, because now it's gone. You're done with it. So that was a really odd choice to have so much of like really fun points be in the open world. It would be game of all time where they did that, like with this, like kind of combining these. Yeah, and I do think maybe that's what Lego's trying to do next, because I think while I do say that like the hub world really hurt this game in terms of like how they incorporate it into the gameplay and the story, I do think Lego did like make a massive step in the right direction with how detailed and how many hub worlds they were able to give us. I do think that's why they're taking their time with this next game. I think they're trying to incorporate this level of hub design and like bonus content. But I hope that they're also like taking their time to give us a story that's as strong, give us a story with levels that are as strong as some of the most peak games that we've ever gotten. Because like if you look at these, really only like in my GOAT tiers, I mean, and everyone's else is different, everyone's list is different, right? But in my GOAT tiers, really the only ones that have like goated hub worlds are Lego Marvel Avenger or Lego Marvel Superheroes and Lego Lord of the Rings. The Star Wars 3 hub world, like I said, it's good, but not something that like is amazing. Lego Batman 3 hub worlds are not good at all, and Lego Pirates of the Caribbean hub world is like way too small to be considered anything. So like, of my 5 GOATs, we only have 3 hub worlds that are, or we only have 2 hub worlds that are incredible. But like the big thing here is like the story, the gameplay, and the characters are all incredible, that it makes up for the lack of hub worlds for me. So I'm hoping that we're able to get an amazing hub world like this in the next game, but with a story that's on par with some of their original work, or with, you know, one of like, it does the movie justice. That's my thing with Lego Skywalker Saga. That's my thing with it. The space battles were one of my favorite things. I think the space battles also were like a really fun step in the right direction, but I do think they need a little bit more. From just what I remember, like I think they need a little bit more life to them. Like I know this one doesn't technically have a lot of space battles, but I'm remembering the level. It's like from the first season. It's the one right before they meet like the lemur villagers, where you're going from ship to ship, and you're fixing things. I don't know. I like the space levels in this a lot. There's a lot going on. This one, I like the space aspect of it, but I think there's not enough going on. But the battles are pretty cool. But I think that we need a little bit more within the battles. But they were good. Remember the first level of Hoth was open world only? Yeah, that was weird. Oh, what's your idea? But yeah, it's weird that like some of the most iconic moments are only open world in Legos, like in the Skywalker Saga. I don't know, it's just a really weird decision, and I do understand that it is a lot. It is a lot. 9 movies. If they did their standard, which I think is like 5 levels per movie, that's 45 levels in one game, which I think is the most they've ever done before. So that's a lot. So I think what they did was they just tried to put as much content into the open world as possible so they can meet their minimum level quota. So they didn't have to go over that much. But I think that ends up hurting the game. All right, so Eevee's, I was really just yapping so we can get to Eevee's idea. Imagine a Lego Avatar: The Last Airbender / Korra game with Lego Star Wars level of Hub World and Lego Marvel levels. Oh my god, please. Actually, that sounds like a video idea. Funnily enough, I do have this idea that like I don't know when I'll do this, but I do have an idea where I want to kind of go over like potential future Lego games. The Lego Star Wars 3, definitely going to be doing like a completely dedicated video to that, because that sounds like a lot of fun to do, and that's going to be like a way more detailed game, or way more detailed video. But these videos I'd probably give like 3 pitches for 3 different things. So like my big one, I really want like a Lego fantasy game where it's like medieval fantasy, kind of your standard like isekai thing, but not an isekai, where you have like orcs, trolls, elves, dwarves, all that, but an original story. Bring in the Lego DC supervillain character creator to make your own character, and like you can make yourself an archer, swordsman, berserker, and all that. You could choose your race and all that, and that can affect the story. I don't know, I think that would be really fun. But yeah, in that series, eventually I would have gotten to a Lego Avatar game, and that I think that has a lot of potential, especially if you hit it with a world that's as big as the Skywalker Saga. Oh my gosh! Honestly, I think you could split into 2 games, because I think Korra and Aang, their time periods are so distinct from each other. It works well for 2 different games. Even like if you're gonna reuse locations, like Ba Sing Se is completely different in Korra than it is in Avatar. So I think just to get to help Lego a little bit, make it 2 games. Make it Lego Avatar: The Last Airbender and Lego Legend of Korra. And then to make more money, just put both games together like you did for Harry Potter years 1 through 7 and complete saga. Bada bing, bada boom. You got 2 games. You got a big moneymaker right there, Lego. You can sell 3 games. Actually, after the stream, I think I'm going to hop on call if you're still available. I have a lot of ideas for this Lego Avatar game coming to me right now. Okay. I'll hop on stream. Or I'll hop on Discord. Hop on stream. I am on stream. This is an anime. Sora, you are late. We've been streaming for 2 hours. This was supposed to be a fast video. But yeah, quick touches here. You're a bad puppy. Oh no, Sora, bad boy. Quick touches here. I want to play Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I've heard not great things about it, but I really like the first game. I like the idea behind the story for this one, so I'm really interested in playing it. Lego Incredibles, I do want to play it. I'm not as hyped about it as I am for Lego Marvel 2 or Lego City Undercover, but it looks fun, and I've heard like there's a lot of Pixar cameos in it, so this looks like a fun game to play. Lego DC Supervillains, one of my most hyped games to finish. I did play like the first 3 levels, and then I just didn't have the time to finish this game, so I'm super hyped about it. The only thing about this game, I don't care. Like, I never cared for custom character creator. That's one thing. Like, everyone was complaining that, oh, they got rid of the custom character creator in Lego Skywalker Saga. I don't care. It's not something I've ever really played with, other than Jurassic World with the dinosaurs. But with DC Supervillains, I don't care for the custom character creator, mostly because there's so many characters within DC and within Marvel, within all these franchises, that I would rather play as than my own original character. I don't care to play like my OC. And the only reason why I want to put this custom character creator within like medieval fantasy is because that would be an original game completely. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to play Random Night number 63. I don't have any attachment to that. So I don't care for the like the custom character creator, and I really don't care that it has so much spotlight in the story. Like your OC matters a lot in the story. I don't really care for that. But from what I've played, this game looks absolutely peak. This is probably gonna end up being like up here when I do finish it in the future. And I'm really excited to get to it. It's a shame that it's one of like my last games I'm gonna have to get to. I like Lego Marvel 2 way more than most people. Oh, that's good to hear, because we do have pretty similar tastes from time to time. But yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about this, or a lot of mediocre things, which that kind of saddens me. But I really want to get into it. And then Lego Movie 2, I have not seen the sequel to this game. I haven't seen the sequel to the movie. Like, I haven't seen Lego Movie 2, the movie. I don't really care to. And I've heard this game's, like, really boring. Like, really boring and really bad. Like, this is legitimately, like an F tier game from what I've heard. So that makes me excited to make this the last game, one of the last games I play in my playthrough. But we'll get to it when we'll get to it. You know, take a drink and really just abuse that second monitor for content, because this game, yeah, I've not heard good things. But yeah, this is my Lego game tier list based off of pure nostalgia and childhood memory. Some of these games I've played more recently than others, but I tried to include that first experience as much as I could. Like Lego Indy 2, Lego Indy 2, Lego Harry Potter. I've played these pretty recently, like within the last year. But I'm trying to include not those thoughts, but the thoughts I've had as a kid, which is why this game is so high up. Why honestly all three of these games are so high up off rip, because I remember having all those memories as a kid, and I try not to look at them too critically. I mean, like, it's unfair to the complete saga because I don't have nostalgia for this game, and I am looking at it critically because I did play this within I think I played this like the week it dropped. So I am looking at it with a more critical lens, but that's like the time, like that's kind of like the mindset I was in when I was playing it. So it is unfair to this game that it has to fight against so much nostalgia, but I do think there are valid criticisms to it. This game isn't an F. I think the only Lego game that is an F is probably Lego Movie 2, from what I've heard. But in terms of this tier list, this is one of my least favorite games that I've played. But I do hope that Lego is able to make is able to like take the criticism that they have, but keep a lot of the pros that they've also had. I don't want them to drop what they had cooking here, because I think they just needed more time to really make this game work, but they weren't given that time, even though this game was like delayed like so much. But yeah, that is my tier list of nostalgia for Lego games. As you can see, there's a lot of games that I have not played, so when I do get around to these in my retrospective series, it'll be like my first time going through a lot of these. The first one of my retrospective series is going to be the complete saga. I think I have like 7 hours of that game left to play. Right now I just need to get the bonus blue mini kits, which are a pain in my ass, and then replay the entire story, because that's something that you need to do to 100% it. But after that, I'll have completed the game, 100%ed it, and I'll be moving on to the final touches of my script. So I'm hoping to release this video by the end of the year, and then after that, we'll be going down the line of chronological order Lego games, and hopefully I'll be able to get those videos rolling way more smoothly than I've been able to get this video rolling. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know if I'll be streaming next week. This was kind of like the last idea I had for a stream. There is content on the Patreon. I just recorded my fall 2024 opening and ending song reaction videos for anime, and you can see my 2025 things for that, my 2024 ones for that, and then my Dr. Stone reactions, of course. I'm going to be working on my 2B Hero X video, and then after that, I guess I'll be working on my Lego Star Wars 3, or Lego Star Wars 4 pitch video with Eevee. But yeah, content is coming to the channel, but you know, it's at my pace, which I'm actually kind of enjoying doing something at my pace. I also have an idea for a book club thing that I'm doing for the channel, where basically I will just be talking about books I've read, or mostly comics that I've read. I'm going to be doing that with a lot of Batman comics, and this is going to be like really long yap sessions. But as for streams and tier lists, I don't know what I'll be doing. If I do one next week, that will be also be a surprise for me as well. Maybe something DC related, like ranking my ranking upcoming DC projects by hype. Maybe, but I'm not sure. This one I just really wanted to do. This one I was really excited to do. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.